Hi, this is another WEA quick look at some of the key issues regarding our bargaining process and the mediation process. Let's take a quick look at class size and caseload size. In 2021, the state of Oregon passed a law, SB 580, which basically a summary of that law is it amends the definition of employee relations to include class sizes and caseload limits as mandatory collective bargaining subjects in the schools that qualify for certain federal assistance. What that means basically is that during bargaining processes, any school that receives federal assistance, specific federal assistance, in this case, we'll look at Title One, right? Uh, Classroom size and caseload limits become a mandatory topic of bargaining, meaning it has to be discussed as part of the bargaining process. Well, Woodburn happens to be the only entirely Title I district in the entire state of Oregon, meaning every single school in the Woodburn School District qualifies for Title I funding, federal assistance. So that means that there should be a big discussion for the WSD and WEA team during the mediation and bargaining process. Well, unfortunately, we haven't really received a very good proposal from the WSD team. We proposed implementing basically a limit on classroom sizes. Classrooms cannot go above a certain limit. The WSD has countered with setting up a committee that would basically come together and discuss classroom sizes and then give recommendations to the superintendent. Really, really can't accomplish much, right? There's really no way to hold the district accountable for giving too many students to a particular teacher to make classroom sizes too big. So to that end, we would really like to see some collaboration from the district on this, right? And there's a lot of different ways to address this issue. For example, PPS, they have a limit, they have a threshold in their CBA. For example, if a kindergarten teacher goes over 24 students, they get 3% of their salary increased for every student that goes over. So say they have 34 students instead of 24, they're going to get a 30% bump to their salary. The WEA position is that we would prefer to keep classroom sizes small, right? That has the best outcomes for our students, right? This is something that is well known to be one of the best ways to get better outcomes in classrooms is smaller classroom sizes. To that end, we would really advocate for having classroom size caps. And should be a front and center issue. It is the law in Oregon, right? This should be a discussion for schools that receive Title I federal assistance. Well, every school in Woodburn receives this kind of assistance. So this really should be a priority for the WSD team as part of the bargaining process. We'd love to see some collaboration on that with them, coming from them at some point in the future. So thanks again for listening. Check out the other videos on this channel regarding the mediation and bargaining process for for Woodburn School District. Solidarity, and we'll see you soon.